One Piece is famous for referencing a lot of pop culture, coming from both anime and in real life. But what about the other way around? Well, here's one you may not have known. There was one scene in Gintama where Gintoki was eating a devil fruit, which eventually turned his hair wavy. This is only one of a ton of One Piece references in other anime shows. So sit tight and let's start this wild ride. Stay tuned till the end because we have an awesome surprise and even crazier hidden references. Welcome to Anime Donut. Did you know we have over a dozen options now? You're welcome. King of the Samurai, Gintama. But that wasn't the only reference in Gintama because there is another scene. Gintoki said that he wanted to become the king of the samurai while he's literally on a ship that looks like the Thousand Sunny and is even wearing Luffy's clothes. Not to mention, this guy's even got Luffy's devil fruit powers. Habendi Archipelago. I know, another Gintama one, but come on, Gintama has so many anime parodies that we just have to add it to this list. There was another scene where they arrived at Habendi Archipelago, which is a direct reference to Sabaody Archipelago from One Piece. Only thing is, they arrived there as Dragon Ball characters and are going to take the World Chunin Hunter exam. What the is going on? Other Gintama references. I promise you this is the last Gintama reference you'll be seeing today. Now, this is more of a compilation because there are just so many references right now. There was another moment when they said Zoffy of One Park. There were also other moments where they mentioned Luffy, Usopp, Ace, and even Whitebeard. And I don't think those were the last ones because Gintama is just wild. So if you don't want to be Zoffy, like and subscribe because it took one hell of a job to research all of these. Karma playing One Piece. Moving away from Gintama, there have also been One Piece references in anime like Assassination Classroom. You see, in episode 1 of season 2, when Karma was playing his Nintendo DS, he was playing a One Piece game. I wish I had that back when I was still a kid. Gum Gum Slingshot and wearing Luffy's hat. Not only that though, but even Kuro Sensei copied Luffy's signature technique. There was one scene where he stretched himself and shouted Gumo Gumo no slingshot as he went flying through the air. And while he was reviewing Class E after the sports festival, you could clearly see one of his clones wearing Luffy's straw hat, which is pretty cool if I do say so myself. Inuyashiki. Now this might be a bit dark compared to the others because it's Inuyashiki. While Shion and Hiro were talking after Hiro just killed her entire family, they talked about their favorite manga. Shion said that her favorite manga were One Piece and Attack on Titan, and even her favorite character was Zoro. Bro doesn't even care if he killed her entire family. He just wants to talk about One Piece. Luffy cameo. What's even more surprising is the fact that that wasn't the only One Piece reference in the Dark Show, because in episode 2, you could see Luffy wearing what seemed to be his outfit from the Impel Down arc. Chopper and Umaru-Chan. Enough of those depressing shows, because we're going to an anime where you might love or hate the MC. Himoto Umaru-Chan. In this anime, there are a lot of moments where you get to see Umaru holding a Chopper plushie. She might be a little annoying sometimes, but you gotta admit, this is hella cute. One Piece theme song in Dragon Ball. Even in the Dragon Ball Super movie, there was one Piece reference that was so subtle that you might have missed it. You see, Krillin's ringtone was actually one of the One Piece theme songs, named We Are. But I bet you didn't even know that Krillin and Luffy have the same voice actor, which might be why Krillin has that ringtone in the first place. Binbougami ga. Luffy doesn't stop there though, because in Binbougami ga, in episode 9, Momiji suddenly became Luffy. For some reason, she wore his iconic straw hat, vest, and then even his scar. She looked more like Sanji than Luffy at this point though. Zoro in Tower of God. But One Piece just doesn't stop at anime, because it even went as far as infiltrating an entire manhwa. In Tower of God, a character named Full Black is suspiciously looking like Zoro. He's even a swordsman. Damn, if they only knew Zoro. And what did Zoro hate more than getting lost? It's Haikyu. Once again, it's not only action anime, because even in Haikyu, you could already see one hell of a One Piece reference. This is still a soon-to-be animated scene though. If Haikyu decides to adapt the entire series, in chapter 373, Hinata was talking to his roommate, Pedro, about anime and manga, and he shared that he loved One Piece, and his favorite character, once again, is Zoro. My man Zoro might just be the face of One Piece at this point. Anohana. Moving on, in Anohana, the flower we saw that day, the anime that hit us right in the feels and made grown men, women, grandmas, grandpas, and even your dog cry, actually has a pretty subtle One Piece reference. There was a moment where Minma said she wanted to wake up early because she was going to watch One Piece. Dang, I guess she'll never get to see its ending. Hayate, the combat butler. This one is just really bizarre because in episode 2 of Hayate, the combat butler, he thought he was going to be deported, so he had a dream. He became a pirate and then failed to become Pirate King, and he even saw a straw hat. I just hope that doesn't happen to Luffy in the future. I meant not being the Pirate King, not that he's going to be deported or anything. Lucky Star. Also, in Lucky Star, during the Comiket 71 scene in episode 2, you could see a Robin cosplayer somewhere on the screen. Finally, they gave Robin a cameo because I have been trying to find her for ages. Sayonara, Zetsubou Sensei. Now this anime has got to have the same number of One Piece references as Assassination Classroom. It all started in episode 4 where Harumi was reading a doujin that has the title Son X Zoro, which God forbid is yaoi between Sanji and Zoro. Then in episode 9, while Harumi was speaking, the words Zoro X San appeared on the class board. But it doesn't stop there, because in season 2, episode 1, while Itoshiki was out at sea, he was captured by pirates that looked like Luffy, Usopp, and Sanji. Going forward to season 2, episode 3, Harumi has figurines including Zoro, Usopp, Luffy, and Sanji. Now this is what I was talking about. Where are my best girls? But seeing that Harumi is a yaoi fan, I have no hope anymore. Stray Cats Overrun. In Stray Cats Overrun, episode 12 of season 1, during a Minamori Academy's athletics festival, Nozomi was competing as Chopper in their cosplay race, while you could also see Luffy, Usopp being used as costumes by 2 other racers. Quick Easter egg though, did you know that in a 50-meter race, Brooke would win out of all the Straw Hats? Yeah, Oda confirmed that. Daily Lives of High School Boys. This one is just completely hilarious because they were like hiding it and not hiding it at the same time. Well, in episode 1, you'll see One Piece, and Luffy looks like he has a top hat now, and his scar is on his forehead. This also isn't the only time you see One Piece, because it appears after another few episodes. Boruto, Road to B. I was super surprised by this one. I didn't even know Boruto did anime references. But they proved me wrong, because in one scene where Mitsuki was stretching his arms, Boruto was about to wonder out loud if his dad was Monkey D. Luffy, but he was cut off right before finishing it. Nothing scares an overpowered anime character more than a copyright lawsuit. Nyaruko, Crawling with Love. You might not have heard this anime before, but yeah, they do have a big enough budget to add an entire skit referencing One Piece. In episode 2, Relay? Sorry if I butchered that name, because it really looks like the name of some demon from the underworld, was riding a Jolly Roger dragon, with Mahiro and Nyaruko dreaming of conquering the Grand Line, finding treasure, and rescuing their brother from prison, which is just the entire Marineford arc. Hey there, glad to see you made it this far. You see, this time we'll be giving you viewers a chance to decide on which videos we'll be making next. Leave your ideas in the comments section, and if Anime Donut Senpai likes it, well, we might just make it into a video. So what are you waiting for? Show us how creative you weebs can be. So that's only a few of the hundreds of One Piece references in the other anime shows. I'm saying hundreds because Gintama definitely has at least 100 under its own belt. Let us know in the comments below which reference is your favorite so we can fight each other down there. Also, if you're a One Piece fan or just a human being in general, smash that like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell for more videos like this one. And before you go, have you ever wondered how satisfying it would be to get some revenge? Well, then check out this video. This is Anime Donut, rolling out.